All right, back for another beer review, and today I will be reviewing yet another beer from the Other Half Brewing Company, and they're out of both Brooklyn and Rochester, New York. And this is their More Citra Than All Citra. So they are calling this an Imperial India Pale Ale. It's basically a triple IPA that comes in at 10.5% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in the time of review. This can is just under 3 weeks old. So they basically are saying this is a scaled up version of their All Citra Everything. And yeah, sign me up. Now, this is a triple IPA. And when it comes to triple IPAs, I think Other Half does a better job for me personally than almost any other brewery. They're always pretty damn delicious, usually hides the alcohol very well. But for me personally, over the past probably 6 months, triple IPAs kind of fallen out of favor a little bit, just because they're usually 10+%. And it's just one of those things where if I'm gonna drink one, I'm pretty much one and done. I can't enjoy a couple beers typically. So triple IPAs, while I enjoy them, I'm not a huge fan in general of them. I feel like when it comes to hop forward beers, pretty much I want to cap the ABV at about 8.5% for myself. Once you start going past that, you start getting a little bit dicey for me, but I will still try all the triple IPAs from Other Half, and here we are. So believe this uses nothing but Citra, and then they are triple dry hopping this one with Citra lupulin powder, I believe. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure. Anyway, let's get this into the Other Half Tiku, and we'll go from there. So a little bit of a roll there, because why not? So give it a nice pour. Wow, that's super light considering the ABV on this. Holy crap. Did not expect that, honestly. I thought that was going to be, you know, pretty dark, kind of like, you know, they're all green everything and you know, beers like that, other triple IPAs. But yeah, that pours out this really bright, vibrant yellow color. It's going to come off dull on camera. I know it's going to come off like milky looking, but yeah, pretty much in person, it is a bright, vibrant yellow color, maybe a little bit of orange in there, about a half finger of a bright white head. It looks exactly like, not how I was going to say exactly how I expected to, even though I just said I thought this was going to be darker, but yeah, just like so many New England style IPAs in general. It looks beautiful. Anyway, let's get a nose. Yeah, that is tons and absolutely tons of Citra. Wow, that is crazy. So there is a big malt sweetness to this one. It has like a bready, almost biscuity kind of malt sweetness, maybe even like a little bit of honey in here. But then that's Citra. Peach, stone fruit, passion fruit, a little bit of like pineapple too. It has a spicy herbaceousness here. It's not dank per se, it's very herbaceous. There's like a little spiciness in this. Maybe a touch of grassiness. Yeah, this is not full on a juice bomb. There's actually quite a bit of that herbaceousness, quite a bit of that spiciness on the nose. Maybe a little bit of like a bubblegum thing. I know a lot of people get bubblegum in like treehouse beers, and I usually don't pick it up in most New England style IPAs. I know a lot of people are just like, what are you talking about? I get that all the time. I mean, everybody's palate's different. I do get it in treehouse occasionally, but Other Half, not pretty much at all, and I'm getting in here a little bit. Yeah, like a juicy fruit bubblegum thing. Anyway, it smells pretty damn good, so let's get into it. Cheers. I do want to say, I don't even detect 10.5% on the nose, so let's get into it. It's fucking absolute voodoo. Without question. Is this a lie? Because this is not 10.5%. There has to be some sort of lie. This does not taste like a 10.5%. Anything, any style, whatever, nothing. Does not taste like 10.5%. This is an alcoholic beverage. This is not 10.5%. It's fucking just delicious and great. I mean, first off, do get a little bit of chest warming, right? A little bit. I get that in 8.5% double IPA. So I can't tell you this is over 8.5%. On the palate though, it is sweet. There's a lot of that bready, slight honey malt sweetness, and that kind of hits you up front as it passes through the palate. A little bit of that juicy fruit bubblegum thing. Then tons of peach, apricot. I didn't say mango in the aroma, but in the taste, mango. A little bit of pineapple, not as much passion fruit. It's a medley of fruits here. You can pretty much say this is a fruit bowl, whatever. everybody's going to perceive the fruit characteristics in this one pretty much different, from one person to the next. So I get that. But for me, it's mostly stone fruits and a little bit of tropical fruit. There's not a lot of like, it's funny when people say Citra, you're thinking citrus. More often than not with Citra, I do not get citrus. There's an omnipresent herbaceousness. The spiciness did not really carry over from the nose. This finish is pretty fucking sweet, just in all honesty. It finishes sweet. There's a slight dryness, ever so slight dryness from the alcohol and probably from the hops in general. But yeah, I mean, it just, it's fucking delicious. The body is what you expect from a triple IPA from Other Half. This is actually like low to medium full body. So it's not it's not thick and syrupy, but it does have a pretty big heft behind it, 10.5%. It's appropriate. The mouthfeel is Other Half. They're probably using a shit ton of oats, flaked wheat, the whole nine. So, you're getting this soft, smooth creaminess with a decent amount of carbonation. And they always just do that. It's like carbonated, and then just finish it so soft and creamy. It's great. This is fucking absolutely divine. And, I just sat there and was like, I totally don't like triple IPAs, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to drink the shit out of this. Now, I'm not going to drink many other beers today, if any other, but I'm going to enjoy every second of this. Like I said, I would guess this is 8.5% at most. I don't fucking know what's going on. More Citra than, what is it? Forgot the name of it. More Citra than All Citra from Other Half. 4.75 out of 5. I don't know. This might be behind All Green Everything, which is behind me on the pretentious wall of bottles and cans. This might be my favorite triple IPA from them. It might approach that. This is just fucking, my mind is blown. I don't understand how they do this with their triple IPAs. Every time I have a triple IPA from almost any other brewery, you can tell it's a big beer. You can tell it's 9, 10, usually around 10%. You get an alcohol astringency on the palate, a huge warming in the chest. This, I just get a slight warming in the chest and into the stomach, and that's it. I cannot stress enough how awesome Other Half triple IPAs are. Whether or not you enjoy them because they're a huge beer or whatever, I get it. Like I just said, this is not my preference when it comes to drinking a beer for the day or whatever. I'd rather have 2 different beers and, just enjoy myself. But I can't deny that this is awesome. So 4.75 out of 5 for More Citra than All Citra Everything. I have to go back and look. More Citra than All Citra. Well, I don't say it. My brain is mush. I'm blown away. Everything's happening. I'm done. Anyway, appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. Until the next one, cheers.